School was back in session. Students filled the hallways as Terry stood at his locker, gathering his books for the first class of the day. Terry? He turned. May walked toward him with a smile. I wanted to thank you for the training yesterday. Terry closed his locker. You're welcome. I actually learned a lot. Before May could say anything else, someone quickly approached them. Keith. He walked straight toward Terry. May looked at him. Keith, I was just... Stay away from May. May stopped. Terry looked at Keith. Keith's expression was serious. She's with me. Terry didn't seem bothered. You know, I could train you too. Keith's eyebrow twitched. What? I've done some research on your weapon. Terry continued calmly. It's called the Barbarian's Mace. Keith scoffed. I already knew that. Terry nodded. Then you should also know that the way you're using it is still in its infant stage. Keith's face immediately turned red. His fists tightened. A student without a weapon was standing in front of him and explaining how to use his own weapon. Terry continued. Your mace isn't just a close-range weapon. When you master it, it can become a long-range weapon as well. Keith stared at him. Terry tilted his head. Want me to show you? May looked between the two. Keith looked like he couldn't decide whether he wanted to punch Terry or hide from embarrassment. May quickly cleared her throat. I don't think that's necessary, Terry. Terry shrugged. As you wish. Keith took a deep breath. Then his expression changed. Hey. Terry looked at him. You didn't forget our deal, did you? The deal where you promised I'd get my reward for approving the task board program? The Terry nodded. I didn't forget. A smile appeared on Keith's face. I heard about what happened at the warehouse. The student who was kidnapped. Terry already knew where this was going. He stepped toward Keith. Go ahead. May looked confused. Terry, what are you? Just get it over with. Keith raised his fist. May's eyes widened. Wait! Thud! Keith punched Terry directly in the jaw. The hallway went silent. Students stared. Terry barely moved. He slowly turned his head back toward Keith. Are you satisfied? Keith stared at his own hand. He didn't say a word. Terry nodded. Good. He turned and walked away. May quickly followed him. Terry. He kept walking. Are you okay? I'm fine. May looked back toward Keith, who was still standing in the hallway. What was that about? Terry sighed. It's the deal I made with him. May frowned. What deal? If a student from the academy got seriously hurt or put in danger because of the task board program, Keith could hit me as hard as he wanted. May stopped walking. You actually made that deal? Terry nodded. Yeah. May's expression hardened. I'm going to have a serious talk with Keith. Terry shrugged. Good luck. They continued toward their classroom. Behind them, Keith remained in the hallway. He slowly lowered his fist. He had expected Terry to fall. He had expected him to get angry. Instead, nothing. Terry had barely moved. Keith looked toward the classroom door. What are you, Terry? The warning bell rang. Terry and May took their seats. The teacher entered the classroom. All right, everyone. Settle down. The students returned their attention to the front. But May couldn't concentrate. She kept thinking about Terry's deal, and Keith couldn't stop thinking about Terry's strength. Something was changing between the three of them, and none of them knew where it would lead.